right now. Hey guys, we're back here. Now we are going to Brizy, okay? How can we move your design from your Photoshop, from your program, for whatever place you're creating your design to Brizy? This is the fun part. This is easy. So let's go forward, okay? So let's add new page. Let me create this page like DoNet. Actually, let's do DoNet shop. Okay. Oh, actually, Astro. Let me just put the name of the company, right? Astro DoNet. All right. Astro DoNet. Nice. Astro DoNet is the name. Let me just change this URL over here. Let me publish first. Always publish first. Never forget to publish first, because if you create some kind of a temporary page, you're gonna have trouble. Okay, just go to edit with Brizy. All right, so I'm here in Brizy now, and let's go to the business. All right, so let's go back to our design. So we have our navigation right here, and actually let me move my picture from here, so I'm not gonna stay in front and try to create any problems for you guys. All right, here we go. So I'm here on the corner, okay, I'm not gonna mess up. And then let me go back to the first thing. So the first thing you're gonna do is creating your hero section. Why, Rodrigo, I have to create the hero section first? Because your hero section will determine how your page is going to look like and feel, and the structure and how much space it's going to take and everything else. So give your attention to your hero section. Okay, so let's do this first. And sometimes you create your hero section, you have to come back here in Photoshop and recreate again. So I hope we don't have to do this right now to save some time. So let me cut it out and export as a JPEG, and the quality of this is gonna be 70%. Okay, I'm fine with 70%. I know 328 kbps is, oh my goodness, this is too heavy. But just for now, just for this class, I want to keep the quality. I want to keep the quality high as possible for you to see the final result. Okay, so let me go back here. What is my page? Okay, it's right here. Let me open a new folder called Astro DoNet. All right, perfect. So Astro DoNet is gonna be right here. So this is gonna be my hero. So hero 1, I always put 1 because sometimes you have to, you know, bring the 2, 3, and 4, which is fine. But let's do it now. Okay, let's create our hero banner. So I'm gonna create my hero banner using this model here. I like this one, easy, fast. Let me just bring my background here. Let me add my background right there, and let me go back to my Astro DoNet. And here we go. This is my banner. So let me add on the screen. Perfect. I like it. Okay, so I don't want to. I'm not worried about these things over my picture. I'm fine with that. I just need to remove this element and make sure I have one line with 2 columns. Okay, this is important. So you need to have something inside of your project. Okay, that is nice. I have the 2 boxes here, and then I'm gonna play with the rest. Okay, then I'm gonna bring the spacer. I have 1 spacer. How many spacers I have here? Just 1. Let me take this guy and make it bigger. Okay, this is too big, this is small, this is perfect. Like, here is the perfect size for the project. So let me just go ahead and see the preview. And the preview is nice. I have a 14 inches screen on my left, but I also have something that is very nice I just learned, which is this guy here. This is a browser that allows you to go with different resolutions. The name is Blisk. If I downloaded Blisk and install on my computer, this is what happened. I have my Blisk here installed, and I have all different devices that I can simulate how my website is looking at. So let me go here and just double check my project in different designs, different devices. And this is the desktops, like big desktops, small desktops. This is the laptop. This is another laptop. I think it's a medium laptop or something like that. So we have all different types of devices, tablets as well. So this is a good tip. I received it from Pamela on our latest masterclass about creative process, and she gave me this wonderful tip, and I'm using every day so far. Okay, so this is a good one. I'm just gonna leave open over here as a reference for me. Okay, nice. We have our hero section here. If your hero section has any content, which is not our case now, it's okay for you to put over. It's not a problem. You have two columns here. You can add your content. Okay, let's go to the navigation bar. Let's go to the navigation bar. Let's create a navigation here on the blue button. Let's go to header and add this guy here because I have a button on the corner. And let me go back and move this guy up. Perfect, awesome. So what you're gonna have now, before we start creating all the designs, you need the menu ready, right? So I'm gonna go to the menus, and we can create a menu directly from the WordPress. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna keep this tab open and go back to my WordPress dashboard, and on my WordPress I go to appearance and menus, and let me create a new menu based on the text we have here on the top. So we have home, about us, stores, products, social, and contact, right? Awesome. So let me go back, and I just copy and paste this guy here straight to the notepad and just go back to my menu and give you a name. So Astro Dinner, right? This is our menu. The second thing I'm going to do is select all the items, right? All the items right there. Awesome. The third thing is go to the custom link. I'm going to close this one. Custom link, hashtag, and start adding all the items from my menu. So I have home, about us, right? Then I have the stores, products, and social. So which means stores and products. Okay, social and contact us. Awesome, great. So let's save this guy. Okay, let's go back to our page and just refresh the page. Actually, refresh this page. So we have our menu refreshed, and you can find on our menu object. Let me go back here on the right here on the corner of the menu object. You can the menu element. You can just click on the first option and select your menu. Awesome, great. So let me delete this signing. I don't need that. And let me go back to our button. And our button has something special. It has a order, right? Let me go back. Order, the background, and the yellow corner. Nice. Let me do the same. Let's go to order. Okay. Second thing is the blue background. So let's start creating something here that is important. Let's bring our color palette over this project. So let me go here on Brizy default. We start using the Brizy default. It's good. It's fine. It's not a problem. And let's use the colors, all the colors we picked before. They're going to be very useful for us. Okay, so let me go back here and bring our color palette on the top. Okay, and let me copy and paste over my color palette on Brizy. Okay, it's important, but always remember, always keep a black and white, full black and white, and then play with the others. Always have a black and white color on your palette. Okay, so let's go to the blue. Let me replace with the pink, the light pink. Let me go back here again. Then we have a hot pink. Let me go back to the hot pink and add to my palette. Nice. Let me go back to the yellow. Great. The yellow is right here. Let me go back to the yellow. Nice. Then I have the orange. Let me copy the orange one. Nice orange. Let me go back here on my palette. Orange. Here we go. Then I have the final one, which is the blue one. And see how Brizy is nice, because these guys are really thinking about the design process. You have 5 colors, and then you have the black, the white, and you still have a gray option, which is always necessary. Always have a gray option is important, okay? So let's keep moving with our project. We already have all the colors already set up. So let me go back to the text and let me define the text as black, okay? Let me expand the banner of the area of the menu, and let's keep and start bringing all the elements. So let's, first of all, let's pink the background. So the background is gonna be pink. Nice, easy. See how it's important for you to build the palette? Let's go to the logo. Let me delete this guy and bring the logo in. I think I have the logo somewhere over here, but anyway, let me just upload again and bring the logos back. So I'm gonna bring all the logos, all 3, the black one, the white one, and the colorful one. All the 3 logos, but for now, I'm gonna use the white one. I just selected the white one. Let me make sure it's 100% high, right? And I'm happy with the result. So now we're gonna do for the text. Let me bring the text, the font I downloaded. So let's go to add new font, upload the font, and use the font you decided to use. But Brizy also have the Google fonts. So you can install Google Fonts and start looking for Nurko. If I'm not wrong, Nurko. Oh, let me just double check the name of the font. Nurko 1. For some reason, it's not popping up here. Okay. Nurko is not here, but we have the font. Let's upload the font over here. So it's not a problem at all. Let's just close and upload the font over here. Let's click in upload, give the name Nurko 1, right? Continue. Then you're gonna select the TTF file, which is the file I have here for my font, Nurko 1. Then add the font and then continue. Okay? Here we go. It's ready and done. So I just uploaded the font. It's right here on the top. So let me select and paint in white. All right, let's make it bigger, much bigger. All right. And another thing, I guess we're working with all caps, right? Yeah, it's all caps. So let me do this. Let me go back here. It's not a problem at all. And let me make a little bit faster this video just to skip a little bit, okay? Let me go fast now. All right, I just came back from the menu. We're just writing everything on caps. So let me refresh this page a little bit. Here we go. It's all caps right now. Now I have to make a little bit smaller, right? A little bit smaller. It's too big. I think it's good. This is good. 23, it's good. Now let's play with the colors, because we have the first state is white. The second state probably is going to be yellow. Okay, if I mouse over and it's if it's selected, we can keep the maybe the blue, I guess. Let's try and let's see how it works. So what yellow, but this is not the best yellow. Let me bring, for this case, let me bring a different yellow, a much brighter one. Okay, I think this is the brighter I can get before it start touching the green. It's okay. For the mouse over, it's fine. And then the rest is yellow. Let me just double check here the color when it's active. Let's try the blue, maybe. Yeah, let's try the blue and see what happens next. Okay. Then the order button. The order button, we're gonna keep the blue, white on the text, and border is gonna be yellow. All right. So let's bring the font first. Let's take this space between the letters down. Let's centralize and let's bring the color blue. and the border is gonna be yellow, and this yellow is gonna be a little bit stronger than that. So the border is 2, let's go up to 3. Okay, and the height is gonna be much less than that, and the width a little bit longer. Okay, so let's save, let's update that, and let's go back to our design. Okay, our blue is a little bit darker because we picked the Dunet blue, not the original blue you're working. Let me go back to Brizy and add the exactly same blue, all right, to play exactly with my design. And then over that, let's put the pink, and the border, it's gonna be yellow again. So this is the effect over the button, okay? Nice. So I have the logo, I have the menu, and I have the order button. Let's go now. Oh, I have the menu here. I'm not gonna keep with this, sticky menu right now. Let's save time. Let's just keep the static one. This is just duplicating and replicating the same menu. It's fine. It's not something that it's important for us right now. So let me just make 24. I think it's gonna be a nice example. Let me go back to my Blisk and refresh the page. Let's see how it looks like now. We have the navigation. All right, so we have the navigation. Let me try first. I'm not going to mess with the tablet right now. Let me go with the laptops first and make sure on the laptops it looks good. It looks nice. Yeah, and it looks nice, really looks nice. Okay, the menu is all there, the buttons and the logo as well. All right, so let me go back to Brizy. And what is the next section is gonna be our big promise. Let me take this color out of here and let me change. Let's put this guy here. Let me change this, take out this text from here. And this is the button. This is the button here, the shop today and the button. Nice. So let's just create this guy here as a banner and export to our database, to our image bank. So this is our banner. Let's do banner 1 maybe. I can see a kind of a yellow here, right? There's a little bit of yellow here. I can see under this line. Yeah, it's right here. Let me just push 1 pixel up. This thing makes the whole difference in your creative process, making sure you're taking exactly what you want and not anything extra. Okay, all right, let me cut it again. Let me cut it out again. Okay, it's right here, and let me export again. Okay, no yellow on the picture. It's 100% purple. Let me just replace this guy. Right, so Control Z just to go back to my original template, and let's go to Brizy. Okay, here I'm gonna add a totally blank example bar. So let me add my background again. Let me bring all my files from here, and Astro Donut is right here. Okay, let me add this thing. Awesome, it's right here. It's very similar. I can even expand a little bit more, maybe a little bit more up and down, but I'm fine because I'm gonna add some content here. I'm not worried about that at all. So let me just bring the text, okay? And the text, I'm gonna take this guy here. Let me take this word like a white, the words, and let's change as a Nurgle 1, and this is gonna be a text to go up at least like a title, and let me copy the title that we had before right here, and this is the best donuts in the Milky Way galaxy. The craziest title you can ever heard. So here we go, and let me select the whole text as a Nurgle 1, and let's increase this guy. Let me bring in 1 line for now, and let's increase this guy. Nice. I have this guy. Let's put white, not a problem. Okay, and let's bring some shadow on it. Let's put some shadow, and I think the shadow is gonna be purple. as our design, and this is going to be 0 and 0 of orientation, and let's make the spread of 20th. Nice. So let's just double check the color of our background. So our shadow is, let me just go over here and copy exactly the same code of our shadow. Let me go back here and take this code, as this is our shadow, 100%. This is not showing exactly the effect I wanted. Now we have to interfere on that, and let's spread a little bit more, maybe 24, I guess. Here we go. It looks nice. It looks nice, very nice. Let me just go on 37 maybe, and then let's add a text, a general text. Okay, but for this one, I would do something different. I really want my text under control. So I'm going to bring the line, one line, row, you can call anything you want, and just bring the text between. And let me copy, and this text is awesome, it's okay, Lottie Ibsen. Let me bring the overpass. And my overpass is going to be white. And the size is going to be maybe 18. And just change the space between the lines. Okay, and let's expand this guy up, right and left, and centralize. Awesome, I like it. Let's add a little bit more text here. Okay, nice. So we can use this guy here as our design, our big statement, the bold statement. All right, so let's put this guy in the Milky Way galaxy. Let me bring in 2 lines because you work in 2 lines, and expand a little bit. Yes, here we go. Here we go. So now we have this. Let's make the distance between the element, this line, for example, and this line. Let's bring this guy down a little bit. Let's see if we can do something here. Here we go. Just to make it a little bit closer. And under the text, of course, we have our button. Let's just duplicate this guy and bring it back to our design. All right. So this is our button, and our button is saying something here, which is shop today. So let's keep the same, shop today. All right, shop today. This is our design. Let's go back to our preview. Let's go back to Blisk and just refresh the page. Nice. So we have here this situation. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Let me go back here to a different scenario. Okay, the banner, she's skipping a little bit on the left. Okay, this one is better. Okay, wider is better. Wider is better. Shorter is a little bit more complex. Okay, okay, it's not bad. Let's go. The tablet, we're not worry with the tablet right now. This is just a reference for us. But I like the way. I think I need to push her a little bit to the right. I don't know if my banner will give me this chance. Let me see if I can bring it right. Okay, it's not a problem. Let's do this. Let's go back to our banner. Let's go back to our banner. Let's open it and make it bigger. So I'm here on my banner now. Let me go back to the width, and the width, I'm gonna make it bigger, right? Okay, so what I can do now, let me just copy this guy here, okay, and paste, and just expand that, right? Okay, that is nice. Well, let me change this orientation. Let me flip horizontal, and now I have a continue background. Make it bigger will give me more opportunity to slide left and right. This is important. So let me save that banner too. So for some cases, it's important for you to have a very wide banner with the element not in the middle, but in a position that can help you to adapt your design without going back and forward to WordPress 100 times. Okay, now you can see this movement here. This is what I was looking for. So let me push a little further, a little closer to the text. Okay, and saved. And let me update on this situation here. Let me refresh this page. Now it looks a little bit better in short devices and in smaller devices, because she is very close from the text. See, even at the edge of the screen, she's close from the text. Okay, now let's move forward to our final fold. Not the final part of the website, but the final fold that we're working today, and all the rest is pretty much the same thing, the same repetition, the same process. Okay, but we are doing 4 folds for this project, and I hope you like it. Okay, let's go to the final one, which is easy. Okay, let's remove all the text. Let's remove all the text first. So the 5-star, the text here, the shop today button, and the rounded button. Let me group all of this and let me disappear. Okay, so now this is our banner. Basically, this is our banner. So what you can do, you can have this guy separate. It's exactly like this over that, over the banner, or you can have as a background. Okay, you have the 2 options. What I would like to do is this. Let me do as a background, because I think it's gonna be safer and you can play a little bit better with that. So let me push a little bit, as we did with the girl. Let me push a little bit further and a little bit further here. So this is the limit, because this is the store, but let me push a little bit further to the left. Okay, it's not a problem at all. Let me just push this guy. Hey, all right, so let me export exactly like this as a banner, as a background, and let me put big 1. So this is the name of the file. Let me add a second row, and actually, you know what? Let me add a one that is ready here, ready to use. Let me use this one here, because we have the text on the left and we have this element. We don't need this element, just delete it. And let me add the background, and let's see how it looks like. I'm curious to see how it looks like, this guy on yellow on the background. Okay, let's see, let's select, and here we go. We have our background. It's huge, it's big, but it's okay, it's not a problem. Let's just expand a little bit to see how big it is. All right, it's big, but let's keep like that for now. Okay, not a problem, it's not a problem. Let's keep it like that. Okay, I like this, I like that. So let's do it. Let's bring this guy here. Let me add something here, like saying, I don't know, welcome. Okay, and all caps, welcome. Okay, it's not a problem. So let me bring this to the intensity 100%. So let me bring this to the black. Okay, so in here we have a text that, let me go back to the text, and here we go. The 5-star donuts in town. All right, so going back to this guy, the 5 donut in town, Nurgle 1, and let's set up the size of this guy. So I can just decrease the size of this thing here and make it smaller, and decrease the size of the distance. Okay, nice. The 5-star donuts in town. I'm gonna just leave the font playing a little bit more with the no caps option. Okay, let me just move to the letter spacing, put this thing a little bit more closer, and the purple as well, because we picked the purple color as our main color here. Okay, let me bring this text a little bit closer. The line is 2, distance, the distance between the lines, that's 1 is the limit. It's okay. Let me bring this guy to overpass and bold, semi bold, Okay, nice. And then we have a text here. Let's just do overpass and make it bigger. And the distance. Okay. And everything will be fine. Okay. We have a distance here. And the above gap, the bottom gap. Let's kill that up. And we're good. Okay. Now we have just to copy this guy. Let's duplicate this button here. Put it down. We delete this. We don't need it. And just move it to the left and shop today. Okay. Awesome. This guy here, it has a yellow. If I'm not wrong, it's a yellow border. It's a yellow stroke. So let's just use the stroke in a different color. Let's put the pink, or maybe the orange one. No, not the orange. The pink, I think, is the best option. And let's make this button a little bit bigger. Okay, nice. But before, instead of the button, remember I said something on before. Let's create a call to a form, like a registration form. Then you're gonna use the whole area, pretty much the whole picture. Let me duplicate. Oops, not the entire thing. Just you, my friend. Here we go. Let's put name, email, and let's create this button to numerical 1. Okay. And the button is going to say save 10% off. Okay. Let me just take this icon and make this button, this text a little bit bigger. All right. Save 10% off. And save 10% or maybe 10% off coupon. Okay. And the button is going to be a little bit shorter in size and rounded, of course, because this is a donut shop. Okay, and the border, let's play with the border again. The border is going to be blue, and let's make this border a little bit bigger. But this blue is not working well. I'm not confident with this blue. Let's just put, no, not you, but the border. Let's just add maybe a purple. Yeah, a purple. I hear you. I hear you. Someone said purple. I can't hear you. All right, let's do it. Let's do it purple. Same thing. All right, so now we have our banner. So, Rodrigo, the picture is still not good because it's not showing everything. What can you do now? What you can do is this to fix this problem. You're gonna take a screenshot of this area on your monitor like this. You're gonna take a picture. I'm using the snipping tool on Windows, but on Mac I think you have something similar. I'm gonna copy this guy. I'm gonna just copy this picture. Go back to my Photoshop. Okay, let me go back to my Photoshop and type new. Okay, new, and then I have my area here on Brizy. Let me just delete this guy and bring the banner I have been working. I just export the same banner. Let me just bring this guy in. Okay, let me put the size and fit the picture inside of the correct size one, the correct one. And let me just create an extension of the color. Okay, right. Let me export this banner again, and let me save the back too. Why I did this? Because I really want to fit the banner on my space. Let's see how it looks like now. I don't know if it's going to fit perfectly, but this is a tryout. Let me see if the back two will have a better looking, showing the entire picture based on my template. Here we go, and that's it. It's perfect because I selected the exactly area, the area I have been working. And even if you make a little bit smaller, this is not a problem. You can repeat the process. Make sure you have the right size. Let me just make this rounded corner here. I'm sorry for that. Let me just keep this 14. Yeah, so you have a rounded corners, okay? And then let me go back. It's not a problem. Let me go back to my snipping tool. Let me take another screenshot, okay? exactly, try to be as accurate you can on your screen. Now you're gonna create a new file. You're gonna bring back the same design you created before, this one. You're gonna bring it to the edge of the screen, and then you're gonna add the rest of the color. Okay, here we go. So let's do it, and let's export the same thing. So this is gonna be the back tree, number 3. Here we go. This is the back tree. Okay. All right, let me go back here, and then you're going to see the background fitting perfectly on the dimension, based on the dimension you decided previously. So you take a picture and just add on the design. Okay. Oops, I think I hit the wrong button. Let me just go back here. This is number 3. Select, and then here we go. This is our banner, right? Perfect. So what you can do now is just bring maybe to the left or left a little bit. So let's see. Let me update this guy and see how it looks like on the screens on my preview. So now he's saying I have to pay or go to upgrade, blah, blah. Okay, this is not a problem. This is not the end of the world. What you can do is go to a website called responsiveness check. Yeah, responsiveness checker. No, not this one. Let me see if it's this one. Yeah, AMI responsive design.is is this guy here. So the only thing you have to do is go back to your preview, copy your URL, go to this website, and just type your design. So here we go. So you have in real life all your devices here, and this is how it looks like in different devices. Okay, I'm not worried about the process, but see, it's skipping a little bit on the laptop. So let me go back to the Photoshop. Let me take this guy here. Okay, or better, let me go back to the original version of my design. Okay, let me just release. Let me go back to the original version. Let me bring this guy in, and this is a process of creating maybe a different design to fit better on your banner. So let me go back to this rectangle here, expand all the way and move it down. Okay, and now I have a situation with the banner a little bit more to the center. So now this is the store. So what I can do is make it smaller a little bit and move the clouds over here. The sky is going to be bigger a little bit. Yeah, and the cloud over there. Okay, it's just okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Adjustments, they are always necessary for your project, and this is one example of, if you want to get a nice result, a beautiful result, you can use this one. You can also use donut on the back, which is not a problem. I think I have a donut that is completely blue here. Let me go back here. I think I have this blue donut here. We can also use this guy here as a donut. Okay, just one example. You can use it. Okay, it's nice, and you can use as a sky type of donut. Okay, just for you to have an idea. Sometimes trying is not a sin. You can try. You can change your design, change your perspective, and see, hey, what is better for my project? And now I think we have a finally yellow banner, which is a very strong banner, very strong design, and I think the client is going to love it. Okay, let's go and delete and add this guy again. So this is the fourth, and I believe so, the last banner for our project, since we bring all the elements back a little bit. Here we go. Now looks great. All right, looks awesome. So let's create something here. Let me see if I can push this guy back Down a little bit. No, it's right on the edge, but it's okay. I don't want to spend more time, your time on this situation here. Let me just bring it back a little bit. Okay, so now we have our project. Let me go back here and type go again. So we're probably gonna have a updated version, yeah, of our design, which it looks great. Okay, so Rodrigo, what is the secret? What is the answer? What is the sauce to having a good looking website? It's always build your process from the beginning, from the research, from all the stages you can bring and build your entire website. So this is how it looks like. Okay, now of course you can go to the tablet version. You can play with the tablet version, with the size, font size, with the distance. You know, you can build everything, anything from scratch. The height, the menu button, you can push further a little bit. You can decrease the size to fit on the screen. See, you can bring the color in to, you know, make it brighter a little bit. This is on tablet, so you can push a little bit and decrease the size of the button, or the order button here on the left. Okay, now you have the menu here. The menu, you have the background. You can have your strong, actually the background, you can have a strong background. Then you can have the text in white. Then you have the border. You can have white as well, all the way across. See, it's not the perfect. I think Brizy, they need to work a little bit more on the menu design option, but it looks okay. Your client is not gonna have any trouble to navigate on the website. This is the donut option. Let's just go back to the center. Guys, trying to do very quickly here. I know you're sticking with me all over this time. I don't want to expend more time of your patient as well. So let me go back here and make it bigger, and just make sure the height is lower. And you can have this action. If you want to bring the background on the conversation, you can definitely bring it. See, you can do it, and you can do it like pushing all the way to the left, and you can push this guy to the left as well. See, this is something that you can do. It's not a problem. There's no, it's just small adjustments that you can do to make your design look good. And if you want to adjust the design, like saying like half face, it's not a problem at all. And just make this guy blind a little bit, so you have a good looking section here on this design. Okay, now what you can do is try to maybe push a little bit to the margin, see, and make this text a little bit smaller. Let me just use this guy here. See, then you have the section. This guy, you're using half face here, maybe half face there as well. So let me push this a little bit to the half face, close to the half face, right? Then you have half face over here as well, so you're not gonna mess with your design. See? So now you have this guy here. You can push a little bit to the left, to the right, so it's holding the donut. Then you can push a little bit further, so you protect the picture. See, there's all different options. You can blind this guy, so you have everything available for your customer. And this is just a general picture. You can pick any position that you like. So this is the tablet version, and let's go to the mobile version. Transform this into a hamburger alternative. Let's go to the hamburger and just click on the picture. Same thing here. It's just a small detail here on the color. So push this to white 100% and make the order button larger. Let's go to be very wide and push this font even bigger, and the space between the lines, actually between the letters, and the height, let's make it smaller. And this is easy. Just blind this guy as well, and this is nice. You can add the picture separately. Speaking, you can add that picture of the girl and create a new picture, a rounded picture, and just put separately here. But you know, this is all your choice. You have a very nice structure here. Here it goes, all centered. and the form, you can blind this guy and bring this guy on the left. And then you can add the picture here on the top of the girl. Let me do it. Let me do it. If you're here until now, it's because you really want to learn how to do it, this process. Let me give you this suggestion for you. I like to work with rounded options. Let me create a circle here. Or you can create even a triangle, but we're talking about donuts, right? Let's do rounded. Let's do rounded. And let me delete this guy and bring the girl from our first design here on this picture here. See? This is our design. So actually, to be honest with you, let me bring the original one from our lab space. You can use this one. You can use another one, but I'm gonna use the same one so you can keep the pattern, right? Let me put her in. Look at that. This is a beautiful picture, nice setup. Okay, let me just center her a little bit. Let me move this guy to horizontal and push to the edge of the screen. Look at that. Look at that. This is just awesome. It's okay. So let me push a little bit in. Let me save this guy. All right. So I have here what I have here. I have this picture. Let me take this to the limit. I don't want to mess with the height when I reach the Brizy. Always try to kill. If you're not using the space, just delete the space. So you're not gonna have trouble with that. I'm exporting as a PNG. Okay, just a PNG. Easy peasy. PNG, saving, and then let me put round 1. Okay, and let me do the same with the guy we're working on in our layout. So this is going to be a setup for our design. So this guy, the store, the 2 clouds, and the sky. So let me bring this in. Okay, so let me group this. Let me duplicate this guy and make one object of everything and put inside of that. And here, let me just move this guy down a little bit. So he is important here, right? And let me export. Export as a PNG. This is round 2. Nice. Let me go back to my Brizy. And here is the trick, okay? You're gonna add this guy here on this space, inside of this space. And let me add this picture right here. Let me upload both. Okay. So let me add this guy here. Okay. And I don't want to show him on the desktop version. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm gonna just hide this guy on my desktop. Okay, hide on desktop, right? On my mobile, on my tablet, it's perfect. I don't need to work with this for now. It's fine. And on my mobile, I'm gonna bring this guy in. So I'm gonna open that and bring this guy and switch positions, and this guy here is going to be visible. So I can click this guy here and bring as a visible thing. So you have a nice design. Okay, I know it's messing with the yellow on the background, but just for you as an example. And then you have the picture here representing the section. So you're going to do the same here. You can just add a picture over here and add the picture. Sorry, you can add the picture on the mobile. Let me go back to the desktop and do the same thing. Let me just add a picture on the top of the title. Actually, not on the top. Let's put in between the title. Let me bring the picture in, and this is going to be my example. So let me just make it smaller and make it higher to the limit. Great. Let me go back to settings, more settings, and make it hide it on desktop. Okay, So it's not showing here on desktop, not showing there at the bottom. Let me go back to my mobile version, and here we go. She's right here. She's right here. So the thing is, I can put this on the top of the title, which is nice. It's not a problem at all for me. But I can bring it up, I can bring it down, but I'm gonna leave the title first, the picture second, then the picture first, then the title section after. So I have this switching type of logic here on my template. Okay, then the button is too high, a little adjustments here, and it at the end it's everything okay on mobile as well. So maybe I can make it larger a little bit to, you know, bring more attention. Yeah, it looks nice. It looks nice. And what else? That's it. I make the logo a little bit bigger, right? This is the logo of the company. If you want to keep the logo and the one side on the side of the logo, it's okay too. It's very common for us to see this type of design. Just make sure you're centralizing the all the elements on the right position for your design. Okay, so basically is this. If you're having trouble to find the pitching point for the menu, just push it down a little bit, then you align to the left, then you push it back to your template. Okay, this is going to the left, and is everything okay? So you can have this option as well as your menu. If you don't like the order button on the top, you can just hide it and just keep it like that. Okay, nice. Now we have the website for mobile, we have our donuts, we have the big statement, we have, you know, it's not the best, the perfect experience. You have to spend more time on it, have to spend more time designing, testing, drafting, but I really recommend you to do it, because as soon as you have a good design experience for all your devices, your project, the value of your project will increase as well. Okay, so this is our time. I'm not going to create any other section right now. I think you got it. I think you understand the whole process. So first thing, listening. Second thing is drafting, is trying, researching actually, then going to the drafting, and then the final going to the presentation. Okay, listening, then researching, then drafting, then presentation. I hope you guys like that. I hope you guys like this time we spent together here. This is a nice video for everyone who is looking for answers on how to create a good creative process for your project, and I hope you guys like it. I'm preparing a full course on design and creativity process, and it's an online course, and as soon as ready, I'm gonna leave the link in the URL here at the bottom of this video. On the comments you can find the link, like a VIP list, like waiting list for this course, and you're gonna dive in the process. This is just a tip of the process. You're gonna dive in colors, dive in researches, dive in your relationship with photos and colors, so you're gonna get ready for your project. So let me just log out of this section here. Let me just show this whole project here on the Astro Donut project out of WordPress. I want to take a picture. Let me just refresh this guy here very quickly, because now we have all the sections ready, so you can see what is happening here. The tablet will keep the picture here, but it's okay. It's something that you can fix over the process. And let me go back here on the astrodonut.com. Let me take a picture. Let me take a picture of this template, this layout. Okay, so here you go. This is our original design from Brizy, directly from Brizy. It's right here. So let me copy this image here. Let me go back to my template, to my layout, and let me put over here. And let me just decrease the size. So this is our design. Look at that. So see, it's very similar, it's very compatible, and you can have your design connected with your production. Let me put it here in between the lines. Look at that. Look at that. Let me just extend a little bit so you can have the full perspective of your design here on Brizy. The bottom is Brizy, and the top was the Photoshop. Look at that. So it's very similar, it's very practical, it's very close from your original idea. Okay, hope you guys like it, hope you guys have a good time, hope this video helped you during your process, and I'm gonna put the link below for any further updates on my course that is coming for creative design art direction for projects on web design. Hope you like it. See you next time. Thank you, Dimi. Thank you, Brizy team. Thank you for the opportunity to share all the information with you guys, and I hope to see you next time. See you there.